congratulate the Hart family and remind you that scouting should now become an even greater tie between you and your son, binding you even more closely as a family. David, while the honor guard escorts your parents back to their seats, would you take a moment and move your name on the advancement board with your fellow Eagle Scouts? Right down here. Would David's sister Tiffany please come forward for a special reading?
You know, it's funny, one of the reasons I was picked to read was because I thought I'd be the one that wouldn't try the most. Bless her very hard. Give me a scout that will be strong enough to know when he is weak, and brave enough to face himself when he is afraid, who is proud and undaunted in honest defeat, but humble and gentle in victory. Give me a scout whose heart is clear and whose goals are high, who will learn to master himself before he tries to master others, who has learned to laugh but has not forgotten how to weep, a scout who will look to the future yet never forget the past, who has enough sense of humor that he may always be serious. Give me a scout with humility to learn that to know himself is the foundation stone of all knowledge, who has not followed the path of ease and comfort, but solidly faced the trials of a challenge, who has learned to stand up against the teeth of the storm and has learned to accept passion for those who fail, who has knelt to give sympathy to those who cannot help themselves. Give me a scout who so stands before his fellow men that his scoutmaster dares to whisper, "I have not lived in vain." And when you find the scout, he bears a mark of you.
Thank you, Tiffany. Would Eagle Scout Brian Buffington come forward to issue the Eagle Challenge?
The foremost responsibility of an Eagle Scout is to live with honor. To an Eagle Scout, honor is the foundation of all character. He knows that a scout is trustworthy is the very first point of the Scout law for a good reason. An Eagle Scout lives honorably, not only because honor is important to him, but because of the vital significance of the example he sets for other Scouts. Living honorably reflects credit on his home, his church, his troop, and his community. And may the white of the Eagle badge remind you to always honor and live with honor. The second obligation of an Eagle Scout is loyalty. The Scout is true to his family, Scout leaders, friends, school, and nation. His loyalty to his troop and brother Scouts makes him pitch in and carry his share of the load. All of these help to build loyalty, which means devotion to community, to country, to one's own ideals, and to God. Let the blue of the Eagle badge always inspire your loyalty. The third obligation of the Eagle Scout is to be courageous. Courage has always been a quality by which men measure themselves and others. To a Scout, bravery means not only the courage to face physical danger, but the determination to stand up for the right, trusting in God. With faith in his fellow man, he looks forward to each day, seeking his share of the world's work to do. Let the red in the Eagle badge remind you always of courage. The fourth obligation of an Eagle Scout is to be cheerful. To remind the Eagle Scout to always wear a smile. The red, white, and blue ribbon is attached to the scroll of the second-class award, which has its ends turned up in a smile. The final responsibility of an Eagle Scout is service. The Eagle Scout extends a helping hand to those who still toil up Scouting's trail, just as others helped him in his climb to the Eagle. The performance of the daily good turn takes on a new meaning when he enters a more adult life, continuing service to others. The eagle stands as protector of the weak and helpless. He aids and comforts the unfortunate and the oppressed. He upholds the right of others while defending his own. He will always be prepared to put forth his best. You deserve much credit for having achieved Scouting's highest award, but wear your award with humility, each ever mindful that the Eagle Scout is looked up to as an example. May the Scout Oath and Scout Law be your guide for tomorrow and onward.
Thank you, Brian. Eagle Scout David Hart. So that you're not alone, I would like to ask that all the Eagle Scouts within the troop please stand. Join with us in repeating a new promise. This will show David that he is never alone. Please make the sign and repeat after me. Why don't all you Eagle Scouts come on up? Instead of standing back here. Line up in the front there. All right. Scout sign. I reaffirm my allegiance to the three promises of the Scout Oath. I thoughtfully recognize and take upon myself the obligations and responsibilities of an Eagle Scout. On my honor, I will do my best to make my training an example. My rank and my influence count strongly for better scouting and for better citizenship in my troop, in my community, and in my contact with others. To this, I pledge my sacred honor. Two. Thank you, Scouts. Thank you, Scouts. You may be seated. At this time, would Committee Chair Kelly Stevenson please come forward for some special presentations?